Hello, YouTubers. New Time Travel Jaime 88. I'm back with another Doctor Who DVD update. Well, this past Tuesday, which is November 12th, the BBC had re-released 4 classic Doctor Who stories on DVD through BBC Manufactured On Demand in Region 1. The first one they re-released is the William Hartnell story, The Rescue and the Roman. This episode for The Rescue saw the debut of Maureen O'Brien as Vicky. The two-part adventure for The Rescue, originally transmitted on January 2nd through the 9th, 1965, and The Roman, a 4-part story, originally transmitted on January 16th through February 6, 1965. The Xers will still be the same. This DVD was originally released in 2009. Next up, another re-release story from Tom Baker, Planet of Evil from Season 13, starring Tom Baker and Elizabeth Sladen. This 4-part adventure originally broadcast on September 27th through October 18th, 1975. The extras will still be included on this re-release. This DVD originally released in the US in 2008. The next up, another Tom Baker story, Meg Loss. This particular adventure marks the return of Jacqueline Hill. This time she plays a different character. This adventure originally transmitted on September 27th through October 18th, 1980. Plus, includes the extras will still be the same, like the commentary and also behind the scenes. This DVD release originally released in 2011. And finally, a Sylvester McCoy story, Dragonfire, which saw the departure of Bonnie Langford as Mel and it introduced Sophie Aldred as Ace. This 3-part story originally transmitted on November 23rd through December 7th, 1987. The extras will still be included. Well, that's not the end yet for this Doctor Who re-release, because starting next Tuesday, November 26th, the BBC is re-releasing 6 classic Doctor Who adventures. And the first one will be re-released is The Space Museum and the Chase. A brilliant story by William Hartnell, and it saw the debut for the Chase as Peter Purbs as Steven Tyler, and saw the departure of Ian and Barbara, was played by Jacqueline Hill and William Russell. This particular re-release originally transmitted on April 24th through June 16th, 1965. The Space Museum, an okay 4-part story, but the Chase, wow, it's like a cat and mouse game, but it's a awesome story. Here's the commentaries will still be the same, but unfortunately, it will not include the Beatles clip due to high costs for the clip, so they have to make some certain edits when it came out in 2010 in Region 1. Next up, the 6-part 3rd Doctor story, The Time Monster. Very great episode. I love this episode. The best Pertwee story yet. This story originally transmitted on May 20th through June 24th, 1972, and we'll have a commentary will be the same as the original release. This particular release, originally released in the US on DVD, in 2010. Next up, the classic Tom Baker story, The Invisible Enemy with K9 and Company, A Girl's Best Friend. This story for Invisible Enemy originally broadcast on October 1st to 22nd, 1977, and K9 and Company, A Girl's Best Friend, December 28th, 1981. The extras will still be the same. This release originally released on DVD in 2008. Next up, a Peter Davison adventure. In his first story, Castrovalva. Awesome episode. This particular 4-part story originally transmitted in twice weekly on January 4th and 5th and 11th through 12th, 1982. The extras will still be included on this original release in 2007. So I'm going to get another copy because my original copy has some scratches on there. So I'm looking forward to get a replacement copy. And next up, another Peter Davison story, Arc and Infinity. This particular story originally transmitted on January 3rd through the 12th, 1983. Now, I know this was the worst of the Peter Davison story, but I enjoyed this episode. And this also includes Colin Baker as Commander Maxwell before he became the 6th Doctor. The extras will be the same as from the original release. And this DVD originally released in 2007. And finally is the Sylvester McCoy story, Ghostlight. This particular 3-part story originally transmitted on October 4th through the 18th, 1989. The extras will still be included. And nope, you're probably wondering, nope, it will not include the extended VHS edits on the Ghostlight, but it can be found on the season 26 Blu-ray re-release. So there you go. Right now, you can get all 4. Right now, the first 4 titles is already out now on DVD, but the 6 titles will be out on November 26th. You can pre-order them at BBC Shop or at Amazon.com. And if you're looking for the originals for this release, you will not find it because it is all out of print. And you don't have to spend like couples $80 to $100 to search down for the original release. Get the re-release. And the re-release of the Doctor Who, they're in low price. Yep. So that's it for this week's Doctor Who update. And make sure to come back for December update. And also I'd like to give a shout out to Alex Patterson, the Doctor Who guy, Michael Steinmetz. I'll see you all in the next video.